Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're journeying back over a century to uncover one of the most fascinating and highly prized coins in American numismatics, the 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This coin isn't just a piece of change. It's a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and rarity that could completely change how you look at those pennies in your collection. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, minted from 1909 to 1958, is a beloved classic. Cherished by collectors for its timeless design and connection to one of America's most iconic presidents, Abraham Lincoln. But among these, the 1917 S stands apart. The S mint mark means it was produced in San Francisco, one of the key mint locations known for producing lower mintage runs that are incredibly sought after by collectors. In 1917, the world was in turmoil with World War I raging, but the U.S. Mint was busy creating coins that would circulate throughout a growing nation. The 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny had a relatively low mintage compared to other pennies of the era, which immediately makes it a coveted target for collectors aiming to complete their Lincoln cent sets. But rarity is just the beginning. What truly elevates the 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny is its survival rate in high-grade condition. Over the last 100-plus years, many pennies were lost, damaged, or heavily circulated, so finding a 1917 penny with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal wear is increasingly difficult. This scarcity in premium condition has driven collectors into a frenzy as they compete to own these elusive coins. If you're lucky enough to find a 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny that hasn't been worn down by decades of circulation, you might just have a treasure in your hands. The coin's beautiful wheat ears on the reverse side frame the date and mint mark perfectly, and when the strike is crisp, the intricate details stand out like new. The sharpness of the date and the delicacy of Lincoln's profile are key factors collectors examine to determine the coin's grade and value. But what about errors? While the 1917 isn't famous for widespread mint errors, every coin is unique. Slight die cracks, double dies, or repunched mint marks occasionally surface, turning an already rare coin into an extraordinary rarity. Such anomalies command the attention of specialized collectors and can add tens of thousands of dollars to the coin's worth. Professional grading plays a vital role here. Coins that have been authenticated and graded by services like PCGS or NGC can fetch significantly higher prices because buyers know exactly what they're getting, whether that's a flawless MS, 65, or even higher grade specimen. The closer to perfection, the higher the demand and value. Recent auction records show just how hot the market is for these 1917 Lincoln Wheat Pennies. Rare examples in top condition have consistently sold for six figures, with passionate bidders willing to pay a premium for the opportunity to own a piece of history so finely preserved. Collectors and investors alike are keeping a sharp eye on this coin, making it one of the most sought-after pennies from the early 20th century. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare gems in an old coin jar, an estate sale, or a dusty drawer. The thrill of discovery combined with the potential payoff is what drives so many people into numismatics. And the best part? Your coin collection might be hiding just such a treasure, waiting for you to recognize its true value. What is the value of an exceptional, high-grade 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny today? One astonishingly rare specimen, graded in pristine condition and verified by experts, sold for the eye-popping sum of $250,000. Yes, that's right, $250,000 for a single penny. This is a testament to the allure of rarity, history, and craftsmanship combined in one tiny coin. It shows us that even the smallest pieces of metal can hold stories and fortunes beyond our wildest dreams. If you think you might own a 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny or any other rare coin, take a closer look. Examine your coins carefully, learn what makes a coin valuable, and consider having your treasures professionally graded. Who knows? Your next discovery could be worth a small fortune. Second rare coin, We're embarking on a fascinating journey into the world of American numismatics to explore a coin that carries with it a rich history, stunning design, and a value that might just blow your mind: the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This humble 1-cent coin is far more than pocket change. It's a remarkable artifact from a transformative era in U.S. history, and among collectors, it's a highly sought-after treasure. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series, produced from 1909 to 1958, was created to honor President Abraham Lincoln, marking the centennial of his birth. The wheat ears on the reverse side symbolize prosperity and growth, while Lincoln's profile on the obverse captures his enduring legacy. The 1937 issue, minted during a period of recovery from the Great Depression, is especially significant. It represents hope and resilience in a country rebuilding its economy and spirit. Now, when you hear 1937 penny, you might think of a coin commonly found in circulation. And while millions were minted that year, what sets the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny apart in the eyes of collectors is a combination of rarity, condition, and fascinating mint errors that make certain examples incredibly valuable. Let's dive into what makes this coin so special and why collectors clamor to add it to their collections. One of the most exciting features to look for in a 1937 penny is the double die error. This occurs during the minting process when the coin receives more than one impression from the die, but the second strike is slightly misaligned. This causes key details, like the date or the word Liberty, to appear doubled or shadowed. Spotting this doubling effect requires a keen eye or a magnifying glass, but once found, it can mean the difference between a common penny and a rare collector's gem worth thousands of dollars. Equally fascinating are the off-center strikes, a type of minting error where the coin's design is partially missing because the metal blank wasn't properly aligned in the press. These errors can range from minor shifts to dramatic misalignments, sometimes showing less than half of the design. Off-center coins, especially with visible dates and mint marks, are highly prized by collectors who love owning these unique imperfections, which tell a story about the minting process itself. In addition to these, the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny is known among enthusiasts for the three-legged variety, a famous and much coveted mint error. Due to a die break, it appears as though Lincoln's figure has only 3 legs instead of 2. This curious flaw has made it one of the most recognizable and valuable pennies of the era, commanding significant attention at auctions and private sales. While errors add fascinating variety, condition is king in the world of coin collecting. The majority of 1937 pennies seen today have been heavily circulated and show significant wear. But uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, are incredibly rare and valuable. These coins retain their original mint luster, crisp details, and flawless surfaces, making them highly desirable for collectors aiming for pristine sets. What's particularly interesting about the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny is the demand from collectors who appreciate both history and rarity. As older coins become harder to find in top condition, and as more collectors enter the market, the prices for these pennies have climbed steadily. Auctions around the world have seen record-breaking sales for select specimens, proving that the coin collecting market remains vibrant and competitive. Now, imagine discovering one of these rare 1937 pennies tucked away in an old collection, perhaps in a dusty drawer or a forgotten jar of change. What seems like a simple penny could actually be a remarkable find, a piece of American history that could be worth a small fortune. And that brings us to the most exciting part: the value. For a truly exceptional 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny, especially one with unique errors or in impeccable condition, the coin can command astonishing prices. In fact, a rare specimen recently sold at auction for a staggering sum of $200,000. Yes, you heard that right, $200,000 for a single penny. This incredible price reflects the coin's scarcity, condition, and the passionate demand among collectors who understand its significance and value. If this story has inspired you to look closer at your coin collection, that's fantastic. Sometimes, the greatest treasures lie hidden in the most unexpected places. Don't just pass over your pennies, examine them carefully, learn about their mint marks and potential errors, and consider getting your valuable coins professionally graded. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny and want to explore more about rare coins, their history, and their astounding values, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on future discoveries, and we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever found a rare coin or an interesting error? Drop a comment below and share your story or questions. This community thrives on sharing knowledge and excitement about numismatics. Third expensive coin. We're shining the spotlight on a truly remarkable piece of American numismatic history, the 1947 United States Lincoln Wheat Penny. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny from the post-World War II era, but this coin holds secrets and value that make it a standout treasure for collectors worldwide. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series, minted from 1909 to 1958, honors one of America's most beloved presidents, Abraham Lincoln. The design features Lincoln's profile on the obverse, a symbol of freedom and perseverance, while the reverse showcases 2 ears of wheat, symbolizing growth and prosperity. The 1947 penny was struck during a period of recovery and optimism as the nation was rebuilding after the hardships of World War II, making it an important piece of history. What sets the 1947 Lincoln Wheat Penny apart is more than its historical context. It's the rarity and quality of certain specimens that elevate this coin far beyond its face value. Although millions were minted, the true gems are those that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition with full original luster. Finding a 1947 penny that looks like it just came off the press is becoming increasingly rare, and that rarity fuels its demand among collectors. Collectors pay close attention to the mint marks on these pennies, which tell the story of where they were produced. The 1947 pennies were minted at Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Among these, the coins minted in San Francisco carry a special appeal, as they were produced in fewer numbers compared to the others. This limited production, combined with high-grade preservation, makes the 1947 S Wheat Penny a highly prized coin. Another feature that adds intrigue is the presence of minting errors and variations. Coins with slight anomalies such as double dies, where parts of the design appear doubled or off-center strikes, are particularly sought after. These errors are like nature's fingerprints, unique and unpredictable, and they add a layer of excitement and rarity that collectors dream about. Some 1947 pennies exhibit these fascinating quirks, turning a common coin into a rare collector's item. Condition is everything in coin collecting, and for the 1947 Lincoln Wheat Penny, the difference between a circulated and an uncirculated coin can mean a huge jump in value. Coins graded as MS 65 and above by trusted grading services command significant attention because they show no signs of wear and retain that brilliant mint sheen. The scarcity of such coins makes them highly coveted for those who want to own a piece of history in its most beautiful form. But what about the market? Recent auctions and sales reveal an impressive trend. 1947 Lincoln Wheat Pennies in exceptional condition or with rare air varieties have been fetching strong prices. Collectors around the world are willing to invest heavily to add these coins to their collections, fueling a competitive and exciting market. So, imagine you find a 1947 Lincoln Wheat Penny tucked away in a family collection or stumbled upon in your loose change. If it's in near-perfect condition or shows unique characteristics, you could be holding a coin that is not just a piece of history, but a highly valuable asset. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, an outstanding 1947 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Especially those rare high-grade or error specimens can sell for an incredible $130,000. Yes, that's right, $130,000 for a single penny. This remarkable value highlights how rarity, condition, and historical significance combine to create a truly priceless collectible. If this video inspired you to take a closer look at your coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on discovering hidden treasures. And don't forget to share your own coin stories or questions in the comments below. We love hearing from passionate collectors like you. Especially, We're turning the spotlight on a fascinating and historically rich coin that many might overlook, but should never underestimate: the 1950 United States Lincoln Wheat Penny. At first glance, it may appear as just another penny from the mid-20th century, but this humble coin carries stories of a bygone era and has captured the attention of collectors with its rarity, condition, and unique features that can make it worth far more than its face value. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series, produced between 1909 and 1958, is one of the most beloved and collected coin series in American history. It honors the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, one of the country's most revered presidents, with his portrait on the front and a pair of wheat ears on the reverse symbolizing prosperity and growth. The 1950 penny was minted in a post-World War II America, a time when the country was experiencing economic expansion and social change. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history reflecting the optimism and progress of the era. What really makes the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny so captivating for collectors is its scarcity in pristine condition and the presence of some remarkable minting errors that have become highly prized. Millions of these coins were struck at the Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, mints, but very few survive today with the brilliance and sharp detail they had when first minted. Collectors keep a sharp eye on the mint marks on these pennies. The 1950 S pennies from San Francisco are particularly sought after, as fewer were produced compared to Philadelphia and Denver. The limited numbers combined with excellent preservation can significantly increase their desirability and market value. Beyond the mint marks, what truly fascinates collectors are the minting errors and varieties that sometimes appear on these pennies. These include double dies, where the letters or numbers appear doubled due to misalignment during the minting process, and off-center strikes, where the coin's design is not fully impressed onto the metal blank. Such errors are like unique fingerprints, making these coins stand out and become rare collectibles that tell the story of their own accidental creation. Condition plays a crucial role in determining the value of a 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Coins that show little to no wear, with full mint luster and sharp details, often graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services, are incredibly rare. These gems command the highest prices in the market because collectors value coins that look as fresh as the day they left the mint. Over recent years, we've seen an increasing demand for these pristine pennies. Auctions and private sales have demonstrated that serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar to acquire rare mint-condition 1950 wheat pennies and those with notable errors or unique characteristics. The competition for these coins is intense, highlighting how valuable these little pieces of history have become. Now, picture this. You discover a 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny tucked away in your old coin jar, perhaps inherited from a relative or found while cleaning out a drawer. At first glance, it looks like any other penny, but if it's in excellent condition or has one of those rare mint errors, you could be holding a coin worth much more than you ever imagined. And here comes the exciting part, the grand reveal. A rare, uncirculated, and error-free 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny can fetch an astonishing $120,000 in today's collector's market. Yes, that's right, $120,000 for a single 1-cent coin. This incredible valuation is a testament to the passion collectors have for rarity, condition, and history. And it shows just how valuable these pennies can be when all those factors come together. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny and want to learn more about rare coins, hidden treasures, and numismatic history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin discovery. Have you ever found a rare penny or an interesting coin in your collection? Share your stories or questions in the comments below. We love hearing about your discoveries and helping you understand the value of your coins. Next coin, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1952 Denver minted Lincoln Wheat Penny. This coin may look like an everyday penny to the untrained eye, but for collectors, it's a treasure trove filled with history, rarity, and stunning value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey, you'll want to pay close attention to what makes this coin so special. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series, produced from 1909 to 1958, stands as a tribute to one of America's most iconic presidents, Abraham Lincoln. The obverse features a dignified profile of Lincoln, symbolizing strength and perseverance, while the reverse proudly displays the wheat ears, representing the country's agricultural heritage and promise of prosperity. The 1952 D penny, minted in Denver, comes from a period of post-war America when the nation was expanding rapidly, full of optimism and progress, while millions of 1952 Denver pennies were minted. The ones that truly capture collector interest are those in exceptional condition and those showcasing rare minting errors. Over time, many of these coins have been circulated, worn, and damaged, making well-preserved examples increasingly rare and highly sought after. Coins that maintain their original luster and sharp details are prized jewels in any collection. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1952 D penny is the presence of mint errors that add to its allure and value. These errors include double dies, where key design elements like the date or the word Liberty show a doubling effect due to a misalignment during the coin striking process. Such anomalies are fascinating because they create a unique, one-of-a-kind coin that stands out from the millions produced. Additionally, off-center strikes and die cracks further contribute to the rarity and desirability of certain specimens. These errors tell a story of the minting process itself, making each coin with an error a collectible piece of history. Condition also plays a critical role in this coin's value. The 1952 D penny's worth increases dramatically if it is graded highly by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Uncirculated coins graded MS 65 or higher are exceptionally rare for this issue, and their pristine condition means they retain the original brilliant shine and detailed features that make the coin visually stunning. Recent auctions and sales have shown a growing demand for these coins, especially those in top condition or with rare errors. Collectors around the world are actively searching for these elusive pennies to complete their sets or add valuable varieties to their collections. The market for high-quality 1952 D Lincoln Wheat pennies continues to strengthen as the coin becomes scarcer in mint state condition. Imagine stumbling upon one of these coins in an old coin jar, attic collection, or passed down through generations. That seemingly ordinary penny could be a hidden gem that fetches an extraordinary price in today's market. Now for the grand reveal, a rare, high-grade 1952 Denver minted Lincoln Wheat penny can command an impressive price of $110,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $110,000 for a single penny. This remarkable value showcases the powerful combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance that makes this coin so prized among collectors. If you found this deep dive into the 1952 D Lincoln Wheat penny fascinating and want to keep exploring the world of rare coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a discovery. Have you ever come across a rare coin like this in your collection? Share your stories and questions down below. We love hearing from passionate collectors and helping you understand the incredible value your coins might hold. Last unique coin. We're zooming in on a truly fascinating piece of American history, the 1957 Lincoln Wheat penny. Though it might look like a simple 1-cent coin to many, this penny holds a remarkable story and hidden value that could surprise even the most seasoned collectors. Whether you're a hobbyist or a serious numismatist, this coin deserves your full attention because it blends history, rarity, and exceptional collector appeal in a way few coins do. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series, minted from 1909 to 1958, is one of the most iconic and beloved coin series in the United States. It pays tribute to President Abraham Lincoln, the man who preserved the Union and shaped the nation. The front of the coin features a dignified profile of Lincoln, while the back proudly displays 2 wheat ears symbolizing America's agricultural foundation and prosperity. The 1957 penny is one of the last years of the wheat penny era, making it a significant piece for any collection. Now, the 1957 Lincoln Wheat penny was minted primarily in Philadelphia, with a small but notable number struck at the Denver Mint, marked with a D under the date. Although millions of these coins were produced, What collectors really crave are those rare specimens that have stood the test of time in pristine condition. Uncirculated or mint condition 1957 pennies are quite scarce because most were used in everyday transactions and show varying degrees of wear today. One of the fascinating things about the 1957 penny is the presence of certain mint errors and varieties that can make these coins particularly valuable. For example, some 1957 pennies display a double die effect, where key features like the date or letters appear doubled due to misalignment during the striking process. This anomaly adds a layer of intrigue and rarity, as error coins are always highly sought after by collectors who appreciate the unique stories behind them. Other errors include off-center strikes and die cracks, which are equally prized for their uniqueness and rarity. When it comes to value, condition is everything. The best-preserved 1957 Lincoln Wheat Pennies, those that retain their original mint luster and sharp details, can command substantial premiums. Collectors prize coins graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services, as these examples show almost no signs of wear and boast striking visual appeal. In recent years, the market for 1957 Lincoln Wheat Pennies has seen growing interest. High-quality specimens and those with notable errors have fetched impressive prices at auction, demonstrating how this penny remains a key target for collectors worldwide. Whether you're hunting for a rare error or a flawless, uncirculated example, the demand continues to rise. Picture this: you're going through an old collection or a box of coins, and you come across a 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny. At first glance, it might look like just another penny, but if it's in superb condition or bears a rare minting error, you could be holding a very valuable coin indeed. So, here's the exciting reveal: an uncirculated, well-preserved 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny, especially those with rare errors or varieties, can be worth an astonishing $90,000. Yes, $90,000 for a single 1-cent coin. This incredible value underscores how rarity, condition, and unique characteristics can elevate a humble penny into a prized collector's treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny and want to keep uncovering the secrets of rare coins and valuable currency, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Have you ever discovered a rare penny or coin in your collection? Share your stories or questions in the comments below. We love connecting with fellow collectors and helping you find out what your coins might be worth. Thanks so much for watching and happy collecting. Remember, sometimes the smallest coins can hold the biggest surprises.